Yo, know the fuck what's up. Know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, the episode starts with MM and Tyson Alashan's feed. And Minx, she got Tyson in a headlock and she got to beating on Tyson like a drum. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny as fuck. Like Minx was beating Tyson Alashan like a drum, yo, and the way she was holding Tyson in a headlock, like when I say Marie, she be beating all these bitches like she the mama. She's definitely like the mama of the house, and she be beating all these bitches like they's her sons. Yo, anyway, the girls they then got on their zip lining shit, and they went zip lining. So after zip lining, they took shots and they went back to the house. Beyonce then goes to talk to Deva. This conversation was kind of weird. And look, man, Beyonce, it's crazy because I feel like in this conversation you kind of lost a whole lot of aura points. Cause girl, you was just lying through your motherfucking teeth, girl. Like why you lying though? Like why you always lying? Why you always lie? Nah, because my thing is you kind of had an excuse. Okay, cool. You got drunk, and I feel like at that point you had an excuse, but then you got to lying, and then that's when it's like you kind of lost aura. So basically, Beyonce, she goes to talk to Deva, right? Deva, she was on her phone, sitting on her phone, watching porn. I'm joking. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. She wasn't watching porn. She was just busy on her phone, but whatever the fuck. We ain't seen because it was like from the back. So she was on her phone and shit, and as soon as she seen Beyonce, like she got up real quick. But Beyonce, she was trying to address the whole situation, so she was like, I ain't trying to fight. Like she came on like some chill shit, She wasn't coming on some like I'm trying to run a fade type shit. No, she was coming on some let's talk like grown ass adults type shit. So Beyonce, she went to address the whole situation. Deva mentioned that Beyonce was drunk and told Deva how cool she is and how Deva, don't like baloney, like be throwing shit at her family. So basically, Beyonce was she was talking about Deva's cool and shit, but she was under the influence. But yo, I think Deva kind of had a point, cause she's like, you was drunk. And we all know, y'all, when people is drunk, they kind of be saying how they really feel. I ain't gonna say like people be talking the truth when they drunk. Nah, I ain't saying that they talking the truth, but they definitely be honest about how they feel. That's my thing. They might not talk the truth, but they are truthful about how they be feeling. So it's like, you was drunk and then you were talking about how I'm so cool in this. And I don't think Deva wasn't saying that. She wasn't saying it to be like, oh, I'm so cool and oh, look at me. Nah. She wasn't like saying it in an arrogant, like fucking self-absorbed type way. She was just saying it because it's like, girl, what is the fucking beef? I think that's what Deva was trying to get at. You was drunk, you was talking about how cool I was, you was touching on my ass, like nigga, like, so what is the beef at that point? Because if you're drunk and you finna be talking about, oh, but you so cool in this, so then what is the beef? Like, what is the beef? So I think that's what Deva was on. You know what I'm saying? And then Deva expressed how, like, she just don't fuck with how baloney be talking about her family and shit. And I agree with that. Like, I agree. Because baloney, like, when they fighting with you, girl, they be roasting your ass. Like, you be talking about, oh, your husband fuck you this and you this, and like you be bringing up a whole lot of family, and it's like it's kind of unnecessary, so that's what Deva was kind of like expressing to Beyonce. So Beyonce lied about messing up Deva's makeup when it was actually and I'm so glad the cameras played it back, because that's why I'm saying, like, Beyonce, you lost aura, because it's like why you gotta fucking lie? There was absolutely no reason for you to lie. And the worst part is the fact that it was on camera. And it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really remember the makeup scene, but when they played it back, I vaguely remember when Beyonce was looking, because they was trashing the room. Cool, right? So I didn't know whose stuff they was touching. That's what I'm saying. When she mentioned the makeup thing, I didn't know who she was talking about. But when they replayed the scene, I was like, oh, I remember this scene, and I remember Beyonce was actually watching the other girls trashing the room, and she literally said, I don't condone this shit, but she said it like under her breath. But obviously, bitch, you got a microphone, so even if you're mumbling shit, like, we still gonna hear it. So she said like something like, I don't condone this shit, and she was looking like, oh, I ain't a part of this. Like the way her demeanor, like her stance, she looked like she wasn't having none of that shit. Like she wasn't part of that shit. So it's like, why you sitting up here and fucking lying, saying that you was the one who was like, trashing the makeup, but then the camera's playing it the fuck back, and it's like you was like, oh, I don't condone this shit. Beyonce, why? Beyonce, but it's fine, girl. I mean, shit. If you're trying to flush your aura points down the toilet, I mean, it's your choice. You're a big girl. Mama said you a pretty girl. What's in your hair? It doesn't matter. Brush your hair, fix your teeth, what you wear. It's all that matters, girl. Anyway, y'all, anyway. So they then got up, to run a fade. Cause I feel like Beyonce, girl, I don't even know what's going on with Beyonce at this point. I don't know if she got hangover, if the hangover got her like this. Or what? Cause I don't know, like Beyonce is just, she's confusing me. Cause it's like, girl, you was lit yesterday and now you all the way fucked up, girl. Like, I don't know the fuck was said. So anyway, Diva, she was kind of looking scared, I ain't gonna lie. But she ended up getting Beyonce on her face, like, So Diva, she started calling out Beyonce because she got drunk and she was like trying to fuck on Diva. But now it's like she wanna act all big and shit. So it's like, damn Beyonce, you be capping, like you be capping the fake. That's what Diva that's what Diva be saying, like. So, the girls, they make their way to the club because they finna go get turned the fake. The girls, they get to the club and, I see Natalia, she was getting turned with the girls and shit. So the girls then started a drink fight and they was like throwing drinks around, and until I ran, apparently she punched Sam. Yo. And Baloney was all the way fucked up. And they started like getting heated. Drinks got in people's eyes and shit. And I see Natalia, she was not fucking with none of that shit. And respectfully so. Cause y'all, they supposed to be promoting and shit, not fighting. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the girls, they be getting, not the girls, the entire cast, the girls, the boys, whoever the fuck. Like, it's like, okay, we obviously we want y'all to be fighting and whatever for entertainment and shit in the house, but at the same time, y'all gotta promote. And fighting in the club is just unprofessional. Like, it really is. To be quite honest with y'all, even as a viewer, I know, like, yeah, we like the fights and shit. We like to see them running fades and shit. Okay, cool. But, like, it gets to a point, like, when you're at the club, like, for example, like, the whole Beyonce, that's what I'm saying, like, Beyonce kind of, like, lost aura points. Because it's like, when you was at the club and you was like, touching on Deva and you was cool with Deva, that's kind of how it's supposed to be. And we ain't really finna say that, or at least I ain't finna say that you're fake, cause like, we expect y'all to leave the house shit at the house. We're not expecting y'all to be like beefing and shit on the motherfucking stage when it's time to promote. When y'all get on the motherfucking stage, you can beef outside. Cool. I'm not saying like y'all always gotta be friendly and shit. But when you're in a club, you're performing and shit. So it's like, you kind of gotta, like, now you gotta be professional. It's one thing for y'all to be fighting on the beach. I mean, it's not like you're working. You're still on that Betty shot o'clock shit, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like you in a club. The club actually paid for y'all to be there, if I'm not mistaken. The club, they gotta pay for y'all to be there. So it's fucking unprofessional if they paying for y'all to be there and you guys fucking shit up. Like, this ain't your mama house, bitch. You're here to work, do your job, promote, hype the people, get turned the fuck, and get lit. Like, what the fuck? Not throwing drinks and shit now. Drinks is getting people's eyes, and you never know, y'all. Cause when y'all be doing these type of things, then it's like, what if the drinks ends up getting into like the audience or like the guests, like the non baddies, the non cast members. What if they end up being affected by y'all's bullshit? I think that's what like, see, Natalia being like, girls, chill the fuck. Like, what the fuck? Just like, chill the fuck. So, Deva got kicked out of the club, and Auntie Lara and G Baby, they went to go sit in the Sprinter while Deva was like crashing out and popping a shit. You know what I'm saying? So, the girls, they get back home in the hive. They tried throwing water at Auntie Lara, and as she walked in, but she dodged it, y'all. Like, that was kind of cool. She dodged it. I mean, at this point, you gotta be on your fucking motherfucking toes in this house. Like, what the fuck? But even though Auntie Lauren dodged it, the security slipped on the water, y'all. And El Xavier, he got in a confessional laughing and shit. Like, what the fuck? That was so messy, y'all. I felt bad for the security because it's like, damn, ain't nobody saw that coming. But I mean, y'all working on Zeus. At this point, you gotta expect anything the fake. Like, you gotta expect anything the fake. So out of nowhere, Auntie Lauren, she started temple running and subway surfing just for like a hotel room. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, I don't know what the fuck was going on with Lauren, like in that like scene. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Bitch was on some temple run shit. Yo, nah, I can't. Auntie Lauren, gal, you need help. You need motherfucking help, okay? So, la señorita Cocaína, oops, damn, excuse me, girl. La señorita CEO, she got in a confessional saying she's the smartest out of all of them because she's the least hurt. Leandra, I mean, I'm trying to think, cause it's like, girl, like I'm trying to actually like debunk her statement, cause it's like, girl, I'm trying to say that you had a point, but bitch, you ain't that whatever you just said was so fucking invalid. Whatever you said was so fucking invalid, cause you got your ass beat by Auntie Lauren in episode 1 and you ain't do shit. So you can't act like I mean, maybe I feel like I actually feel like the one who should be saying that maybe is Sam. Okay, Sam, she can't say that because she did get fucked up by Lulu La Robot. But I mean, nah, I just feel like that statement was invalid. I'm sorry. And La Señorita, that is not something to be proud of, sis. Like, I know the show isn't just about fighting. It's not. I hate it when some of these bitches just be fighting over stupid shit. But at the same time, you don't defend yourself. And that's exactly what Auntie Lauren, like, been saying. Like, the first time you made the rumor about my pussy being stank, I beat you the fuck up and you ain't even fucking do shit. You were smiling like a motherfucking mannequin with a fucking huge ass smile on your face on some, you want me to? You know what I'm saying? So that was like one thing. And then the whole shoe situation. The shoe situation and Baloney, yo, the fact that even I had to agree with Baloney when she kind of said what she said, because it's like, even when we're standing behind you, you ain't still fucking fight. Like, girl, that is some I'm sorry, La Señorita, I don't have a problem with you, but that is some real pussy ass shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Even the whole Sam, Telemundo, like the people who be fighting the least in the house, they actually be getting the pain. Like, unfortunately, at this point, it's literally you at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to fighting. You don't fight, and then you don't defend yourself. Girl, we understood when, with the whole situation with Auntie Lauren with the pussy thing, when Lauren beat you up and you ain't do shit. I mean, I actually kind of understood. Because to be quite honest with you, you deserve that. That's my thing. So when Lauren beat you up in episode 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess it was like both because it carried over, whatever the fuck. But when Lauren beat you up because of the rumor thing, like, I felt like you're not fighting back. I understood because I'm like, you kind of deserve that. I'm not gonna lie. Because you were so fucking wrong for that. Lauren ain't do shit to you. Lauren is a beautiful black woman. You know, so I don't know. You really was fucked up for that. And this is my thing. I honestly feel like when it comes to this whole Lauren and Leandra situation, yo, Lauren has every motherfucking right if she wants to beef with Leandra for the rest of her life. Because as you can see, exactly what Lauren said is happening. Now it's every time I get into a fight with anyone in the house, it's now your pussy stank, your pussy stank. You understand what I'm saying? So you started a rumor and now this shit is now stuck on my name. So honestly, if Lauren is trying to get in the pain with Leandra all the damn time, I don't blame her. Cause girl, you know what I'm saying? But it's like with the shoe situation, that's when I'm saying like Baloney had a point because it's like, okay, cool. You got beat the first time, but now it's like, okay, cool. Now Lauren's picking with you. Lauren's picking with you. So you kind of had a reason to at least like do some. And girl, you ain't do shit. You just be smiling. You want me to? You want me to? Like, nah, bitch. Like, it gets to a point, Leandra. So, I mean, shit. Your statement was so fucking invalid, girl. Like, you need to get in the pain. It's not something to be proud of on some I'm the least hurt. That's not something to be proud of, girl. Get in the motherfucking pain, defend yourself. You want fucking baddies. This ain't Love Island, girl. The fake. You want me to? But anyway, y'all, that was it for this episode. I hope you liked the episode. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing. And, you know, I'm gonna catch you in the next episode. And, yeah, it's lit. It's lit up in this bitch. You know why? Cause you know the fuck we're safe.